your songwriting, your lyrics are always very interesting, and they're quite political. They've always been quite political, even wouldn't it be good, is kind of political, and of course is I won't let the sun go down on me. Very political, and you've always had an eye on not necessarily being political, but having an eye on the environment and what's around and what's good and what's bad in society.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of wary of trying to preach at people or change anybody's mind, because I know that just doesn't happen. People have got think what they think, and this is just what I think and what I believe about things most of the time. And I don't. It's not necessarily important. It's kind of in the song itself. It's just me getting things out of my system. For instance, "I Won't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" is a great summer tune, isn't it? It gets played on the radio every time the sun comes out, which is great for my PRS. But it's not about the sun at all. It's about the end of the end of civilization as we know it. And because at the time there was the early sort to mid 80s, it was CND and all the big marches and anti-nuclear marches. And
we lived near Mildenhall, which was going to be one of the first places hit.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were all in that kind of. That was a genuine thing. With the mutually assured destruction was just something just around the corner.
It was.
So I wrote a song about not wanting to let that happen, and and that's what that song is about. And it might soak in, it might filter through, it might make them think about something else, but that's not the purpose of the song. As I say,
exactly.
The purpose is just for me to get it out of my system. And the other purpose was to hide the fact that I'm rubbish at writing pop lyrics. I can't do it. I can't, which is 90% of pop lyrics about shagging or girlfriends left or whatever. That's what it's about. And some people do that really well and do it really, and you can do that very, really intelligently.
Lionel Richie, for instance, is absolutely brilliant at that.
But I never could, and and also I didn't want to early on. I didn't want to write about me because imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
I didn't want to get found out. So I thought I did everything I could not to write about myself or my own relationships or anything like that, which changed over a period of time when I got a bit more confident. And when I started writing again started writing for myself again in sort of late 90s, I figured out it's actually quite a bit easy to write about your own experiences, because you don't have to look them up in an encyclopedia. That's what happened. That happened to you. Write about it.